one day. You keep, what do they say? Manifesting it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Manifestation. All right, I'm making sure I'm turned off here.
Are you on mute? Silent? So that way when your mom starts calling you Suzanne, you can be like, sorry, Mom, can't answer.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's catch up a little bit. So,
yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
You're gone right now. You're in Disney World.
I'm
Disneyland. You're like running around with Hayes and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm not here. This is virtual.
We took the whole set to
Orlando. We're in Orlando right now. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's catch up.
Okay.
So let's talk about some of the things we talked about last time.
What?
Breeding, investing.
Oh, yeah.
Health. Little Debbie.
Yeah. I got rid of her.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean temporarily.
Tell them about your joke.
Oh, yeah.
I was not happy. I was seriously like,
you got mad about it. I was
like, this is messed up,
dude.
Jake.
It took a lot of encouragement to take that photo. In a grocery store, sit on the ground with a box of honey buns.
I wasn't really mad, but I was like, are you kidding me, this guy? It's pathetic.
Day one.
Literally.
It was day one.
The day
literally hours after the conversation. No, that's what I did it because Caroline said what she said.
I don't know what she said.
The honey hams. You can't have honey hams.
Honey buns.
No, I said that.
Oh, okay. You can't have honey hams without honey buns.
Yeah, that's what I said. But she said something about how do you think he got those honey hams? And I said you can't have honey hams without honey buns. So
that's what it was.
Took a picture of me, and I'll send it.
So look, Jake opened a box of honey buns in the store, sat down
on a wall of Little Debbie's.
And took a bite out of it. The same day that we shot the podcast about throwing away all the Little Debbie's.
It got laughs. That's all that mattered.
It did get
laughs. For the clout. That's all it was for.
That was it. For the gram.
For everybody to laugh at me at the group chat.
Yeah. Group chat can be fun. It can.
It is. I've been off of it for a while because I've been like logged into Admire and I forgot we took it off of there. So I'm like, I never get the messages, but
now you're back.
Somebody has to be in that one. Dee goes to her personal one. So if I'm not in Admire, then we miss messages and stuff.
Yeah. That's not good.
Anyways.
All right. So Little Debbie's out.
Yeah.
Been doing better?
Yeah. I think so. I did kind of gluten-free this week.
Okay.
I had it messed up.
How was your, remember we talked about sandwiches?
Yeah, I got some deli meat.
What'd you get?
Ham and turkey.
Dude, I love like the honey ham. It's so good.
That sounds really weird when we were just talking about my honey hams, but all right.
Oh, man.
I told Dee.
Yeah, she's jealous.
She's jealous. Day one in the gym. Man, you got an Instagram butt. That's what Dale said.
It's true. Great. It's true.
Dale really likes
hams. He's worried about making money by like photography and videography. He could be selling his butt on the internet right now, making a ton of money.
Couldn't make it as the foot model, but you post that honey ham on Instagram.
Right. You could be like a shorts model.
Have you ever seen
Bruce model?
Have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like the guy, he puts on yoga pants, but he goes to his car and he like bends over like he's putting something in the deal, and then guys will walk by, and when he catches them looking, he'll turn to like, "What are you looking at, man?" Like he's like, "What are you doing?" Like he's trying to get them to look.
That's messed up.
So when they look, then he bends up and he starts like asking like, "You like what you see, bro?" Like he like keeps talking.
Yeah,
to
that's messed up. That's so wrong.
I think it's funny, but
it is funny.
That definitely could make videos like that.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. So.
All right. Let's talk about the word. Yeah. I haven't eaten any Doritos, if you're wondering.
You haven't eaten Doritos?
No, I got rid of them. I told you I didn't buy any. I made that decision before the podcast.
What's Disney going to look like for you? You going off the deep end?
Oh, no. So
like you go off the deep end on vacation?
Absolutely. I mean, I'll still eat good at like meals and stuff, but dude, we're on vacation. I'm going to have fun with my family. If they want to eat ice cream, we're eating ice cream, you know, whatever. Yeah, we're going to have a good time.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
But yep, read the other morning. That was fun. I was late to work out because I read too much.
Yeah, that's really funny. I like that though. I'm okay with that. It's funny that like I asked you day one and you were like, "No, I didn't read my Bible." I was like, "What? You kidding me? We just started." And then you had sent me a like you had put out your goals and laid it out. That was awesome. That looked really good.
I thought it was important if I got a direction.
I would love to tag that on here.
Really?
I think it's worth it. People need to see like how you laid it out and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It was really good, Jake. You did a good job.
Oh. It's got some fine tuning to do, but I think
it's a good start.
It's something that, like I said, I was going to do. I was going to write myself, and I was going to have little bullets of like reminders of why I'm doing this, not just like the goal out there.
Yeah.
That was kind of like reminders for myself. Like, hey, when I go to pick up little Debbie on the street corner, I'll be like, no, you want to be healthy for your wife. You want to live long. You want to do this. And then boom, make my decision after reminding myself, not based off of an emotion right off the bat. Because first things first, I want to grab a little Debbie and eat it. Which sounds so stupid, but like I said, I think it is an addiction. So that's where it's like, for me, I'm not looking at like, oh, am I in the worst shape of my life? Absolutely not. Like, I might be, but I don't think so.
No.
You know, so I'm not in the worst shape of my life. Am I super obese? No, I'm not. But I have recognized I have an issue with eating, that there's an addictive eating habit, and I need to learn how to fix and beat addiction, even though it's not like a drug addiction or something that's like destroying my life. Potentially could.
Potentially. I mean, no. Yes. It is. It will destroy your life.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. They think that like continually eating bad things is like no big deal.
Well, take one time in here, if I get injured and I can't lift anymore or something like that.
And you already have all these bad eating habits on top of it.
I'm going down. Like, I'm going to be fat.
Yeah.
I'm going to be big.
I'm going to be fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, maybe.
It'd be like a house party. You know? that little Debbie. There's Debbie's over there in the corner. Debbie's everywhere. So I got to be really careful.
Every corner's got a solo cup with a little Debbie.
Yeah. So, but then they posted those Christmas trees, which everybody knows the Christmas trees are like the best.
Nikki loves them.
Yeah. And they come out
buys them every
once
year.
a year. You know, they release them, but so she eats them too.
Oh, absolutely.
You like them?
I'll probably have one.
What do you like? The white ones or the chocolate ones?
Oh, white for sure. The
Really?
original.
Everybody likes the white ones.
Yeah. They're delicious.
I like both, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, I know we talk about Little Debbie too much.
Yeah, we do.
Not enough about Destiny.
She's getting jealous of little Debbie too.
There's 2 D's in my life. Yeah. So anyway, I wrote the list out to be reminders, and then
we need to tag that. Maybe either possibly a link.
I need to put
it
on my my phone lock screen because it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You still need to have it where it's like
right there.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
I like it. Last thing, what was it? Did we talk about read the Bible? We talked about that. We talked about eating.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the
savings.
reading.
Have you figured that out yet?
For the savings?
Mm-hmm.
I need to build an account.
Okay.
The steps
like a different account for it.
Yeah.
So it's usually pretty easy. You bank through. I don't want to talk about banks. Never mind.
Your accounting number is
exactly.
Your routing.
But most banks you can set up sub accounts like under your main. So it'd be like main, checking, savings, and then like you can have like a market account or whatever.
Well, like with Profit First, I went in and I set up 4 accounts already. So they're set.
Okay.
But it's like I still need something where I have no control over it.
Oh, so
I need something that's like
I
don't know where it's at.
I don't know. Will banks automatically distribute funds if you deposit them? I don't think so. I think you have to do it yourself.
Probably. But I'm saying I don't want to. What is something I can lock into to where I can't get money out of?
That would be like if you did like CDs, but you get penalized if you take them out early and stuff like that. If you do like Roth IRAs, stuff like that. Yeah, that's like something you immediately put money into, and like you put it in like monthly and stuff.
Do you do that?
Right? I have some money with Brandon Level at Edward Jones. Yeah, I don't do it monthly though. Yeah.
So it's like a time thing, or like you can't get into.
No, you can get it. You just get penalized for pulling it out. You know, because I have it in stocks technically.
Is there minimums? Oh, it's in stocks.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he invest for you? Like you take your money, dump it in there, and he just distributes it wherever?
Yep. Huh. And you kind of select, like he tells you, like these are the things. This is what we would, recommend to invest in, stuff like that.
And then, okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So and then on the investing side of it,
we started talking about.
We just
crypto.
talked about savings, and we started talking about crypto.
Well, we didn't talk about it in the episode, but me and you started talking about it.
Well, we've been talking about it for a while before that episode.
6 months, probably.
But I'm interested. I really am, because it's like I really feel like it's going to be the new currency, and I want to get ahead of that swing right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance that one day it will be so universally used that everybody's using it. Potentially. I mean, I think so.
I mean, do you think the dollar falls off? I mean, with the way inflation everything is now.
I
mean, of course,
dude, that's so hard to say. It's going to crash eventually, right? It's hard to say, and who knows when that is? That could be 50 years from now. You and I could be, close to dead or already dead. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know when the fall of the dollar is or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's no way for us to know that. We know. I think that has to play with like world events more than it has to do with anything else.
Well, I'm excited, and so we got set up on. You got me set up.
Yeah. So
Made
okay.
My first couple investments.
Do you want to like you want to go through the steps of how to start it, like trading crypto?
I think it's cool.
So if you're interested in trading crypto or getting into cryptocurrency, this is going to be a little bit of a beginner's course for you.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind because I think there's a lot of questions that we could ask about it.
Okay, cool. So those wondering what cryptocurrency is, maybe we should start there.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're going to talk a lot in this one. I have no idea.
I don't know that I have a perfect grasp of this. Okay, I really don't.
It's confusing.
It is to a degree. Cryptocurrency is a decentralized currency where nobody technically owns it. Like you own shares, you own some of that coin, token, that currency, right?
Yeah.
Versus like the dollar bill, like the U.S. government controls it, right? China controls the yen, right? Every currency is controlled by their government, right? Well, it's not that with crypto. Like it is completely decentralized and nobody actually regulates it or the price of it other than the people and what they place value in it. That's how it goes up and down.
I heard something the other day.
Okay.
Someone was asking, is crypto fake? Like what, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this whole thing fake or is this?
Well, think of it this way. Okay. So people, I think where it guides, it does have the technology has uses outside of it just being a currency. Okay. Because of the blockchain. And that's where I'm like, explaining blockchain technology is like above my pay grade. Yeah. But it does have uses. My understanding of it is this. Like you can send something, okay, and it's broken into particles. Okay. It's like this algorithm. Okay.
You're sending what? Information?
Information.
Like banking numbers.
Yeah. The actual currency itself.
Social security numbers.
Yeah.
Like that.
Whatever. Yeah, it can be. And what it does is like breaks it apart, and then all these people who are mining rebuild it, and that's how you get your block back. Yeah. Yeah.
For what reason? Like, who gets it? The people that are, when they're mining, they're not creating algorithms, or they're solving algorithms.
Their computer is solving the algorithm.
Okay, and then that turns into what?
Back into the whole product. Yeah. So like everybody who mines gets like a little fraction, like a payment for helping mine that part of the block.
Who's getting that information?
Whoever you're sending it to. Like, so like say that, for instance, let's just say that you and I do a transaction.
Okay. Like financial transaction?
Yeah.
Or
let's just take Bitcoin.
Okay.
Right. Because everybody knows the name Bitcoin, right? And I send you $100 in Bitcoin. Okay. It gets broken down into these blocks, and then it's rebuilt, and then it comes back on Jake's side as the whole $100.
It comes to me in money, or is it
back in Bitcoin?
In Bitcoin,
yeah.
And then I sell the Bitcoin.
Yeah, or whatever. That's how it works essentially.
It's in the sending process. That amount of time from you hitting send to me
is where it's broken down and rebuilt.
Okay, and it's to keep what? People from hacking your money?
It keeps people from hacking it, one. And two, it is a way to give it also like value as well on another end, because people get paid to mine it, to do the algorithms on their computer. So like whenever I was mining, I just let my computer run all day, and I was making like, it's varied a lot. I'm not currently doing it because it's really low to mine Bitcoin, like $2 a day, which is
Bitcoin the only one that's mining?
No, you can mine every single one of them. Every single one of them has like a mining, or not every single one.
But you have to like contact them, set up that I want to mine for you?
Nope. Anybody can become a miner.
I'm kind of interested in the mining process.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've done it for a long time. I'm not currently doing it because of the cost, the cost to do it is not worth it at the moment. So there's people that do this full time though. They literally, their company, they build these supercomputers with these graphics cards.
Yeah.
And that's all they do is just mine cryptocurrencies, and they make a lot of money doing it.
Well, sounds like it's on the uprise to me.
Well, it has been for a long time.
Yeah, it has.
Right.
I mean, obviously Bitcoin.
The big boom was, whenever it started, like in like boom was like 2017, whenever like late 16, 17.
It's early though. I feel like that's still the beginning stages, like to now. What are we talking, 3-4 years?
4 years. It's crazy. It hasn't been that long.
No, it hasn't. That's why I'm like really interested in getting in on it because obviously I'm late for Bitcoin or someone like that. But the process and understanding it, I'm interested in.
Yeah, and I've read up on it, and honestly, it's just over my head. Like, I understand the concept, but explaining it is like, what?
Yeah.
And making it coherent. It's really hard.
So there's kind of in a nutshell what crypto actually is.
Does and is, yeah.
Kind of.
So, but how it changes the price and its value is you and I.
Okay. People buying it or
and selling it. Yeah.
And so what are we buying? Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are we?
So you're buying a token. Okay. Yeah, just like a stock in any business.
A stock.
Yeah, you could use it as a stock. It's not a stock, but yes. Let's do this for example. This is what regulates the price of any crypto, right?
Okay.
And we'll use, because of the name Bitcoin, it's big, we'll just use that as the name Bitcoin, right? Okay. And I'll sell you Bitcoin for $1. And you're like, I'm only willing to pay 90 cents. And I'm like, well, we don't have a deal. So it just sits there, right? And then somebody comes in and says, I'll pay you 97 cents. And I'm like, deal. That's what regulates the price of cryptocurrency. So the price dropped, it's valued at 97 cents, right?
Who's saying buy or not buy? The companies are setting what they want it to be.
No. Like, they throw it out there, yes, originally at an opening price, and then the market sets itself almost immediately. Usually within like a couple days, like a brand new token comes out, you'll see it like rise or fall like immediately. It's crazy. Like, it'll just drop off and regulate for a long time, and it may stay that way for years, and all of a sudden start gaining traction. It's so crazy.
That's the fun part about
it. It's the fun part about it, because literally you could become an overnight millionaire.
Yeah. And what are these first tokens coming out, how much are they worth normally?
It's all over the place.
What would, if you're going to get on one, you're looking at what price? What is it? It's like
literally
of a cent?
Sometimes. Well, no, sometimes it's dollars already.
Really? That quick?
Yeah. Sometimes like it comes out and it's worth $5, and then sometimes it's worth literally point 0.00000000001 or something like that.
And at that point, you're buying millions of shares.
Millions of shares for dollars.
Right. And then if it goes up
to 1 penny,
1 penny alone, how much would you think you make?
I don't know. You do the math on that, but it could be millions. Right?
I think I did the math on like the 5 million shares I just bought.
Yeah.
And if it got to 1 penny, it's $500,000.
$500,000.
Right off the
okay.
bat.
Yeah.
And then if it got up to, it was even, if it got up to 1 cent, it was $500,000.
$500,000.
It goes up to like 50, it's so much money. It was like millions and millions of dollars.
Well, 500,000 times 50, whatever that is.
Yeah. So, for a gambling man, this is a bad thing, Dale.
It's exciting. It really is.
I mean, in my eyes, it's like it's a no-brainer to try to hit a lick on one of these.
It's high risk, high reward. There is ways to play it safer.
But at that percentage, that low, how much is it really high risk? You know what I'm saying? Unless if you're buying like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of a low, like a
here's the thing is you need to stop thinking about the token as being worth 0.00000 whatever.
It's worth whatever financially you're putting in, right?
That's right. And where it is currently. So a good example would be is like, it may not be worth a lot, but if you put $1,000 into a coin that's worth 0.000 whatever, right?
Yeah.
One. Okay. And you put $1,000 in it and you got whatever million shares.
Yeah.
Okay. But what if it goes to 0.00000.5 or down?
Yeah.
Half you've lost. You're at $500. So you need to be like, quit thinking the way I don't think about it where it is, what its value is. I think of where it is percentage wise. I watch the percents. I don't watch the actual value of the token itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if I see like something in the green and it's up 50%, I'm already telling myself I've missed this wave. I'm not going to buy.
This wave. There'll be another one normally.
Everything that goes up must come down.
So it comes
including
down.
Bitcoin.
It comes down and it gets in the red.
Yeah.
So those percentages, are they based off of
the growth
daily?
Yes, 24-hour periods usually.
So if you get on there tonight and it's at 50% green, tomorrow's at 17% negative.
Yeah, so it's at
red.
Yeah, so it's
Where
dropped.
Is it actually at? It's dropped 67%
No.
from yesterday.
No. So it'd be from the 24-hour period.
Okay.
Right. So let's say it jumps, right, and then let's say 24 hours later, so it's up 50%. You dropped. What do you say? Like 17%. You're still, what is that? 33% higher than it was 24 hours or whatever ago before that jump.
Gotcha.
But it's always up and down, always up and down. Everything that goes up has to come down. It's never going to stay just like pegging out through the roof. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Not even regular stocks.
But it'll drop, and then sometimes it'll spike up higher.
Yeah, it could. It could be that. It goes up 50%, drops 10, goes up another 20%, drops 5. It could do this like mountain thing where it keeps climbing. And there's a lot of people who that is literally their job now, is to analyze these trends. And what's crazy is like they all have it figured out, but I don't think anybody's got it figured out exactly. Obviously not, right? I think that there's ways to mitigate your risk, though, to a degree.
Yeah.
The way that I like to think about it, and I learned this in 2017, is for me, I never buy in the green. If I see something on the rise, especially 50%, I just don't buy it. Like, I could potentially miss out on hundreds of percents because there's plenty of them that, they jump 50 and everybody gets on board and then it skyrockets because everybody's on board, right?
Yeah.
But then again, it could do the opposite. Everybody gets on board and then everybody sells because it's up so much. Okay. And then it drops 75% overnight.
Is it like the stock market where certain times of the day it shuts off?
Yeah. No, it doesn't shut off. That's the cool thing about crypto too. It never stops. Like ever.
Because it's worldwide.
It's worldwide.
Well, in the stock market's not, or it is?
Yeah, but they still trade on like New York time. Okay.
But crypto's 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day.
It could jump in the middle of the night.
So the biggest trading areas are the USA and China.
Yeah.
They trade more in these two areas. So there's like time zone wise, if you watch the beginning and the end of those days is when you see typically your biggest moves.
Which is what times?
I don't remember. At one point I knew, but usually if you wake up in like 4 a.m. or something like that, China's like closing their day or something like that, if I remember right.
So people are selling, buying, anything.
They're making their final, because some people, what you call day trade. So every single day they're closing out their books back into
So they have 0 stocks that night.
Yeah, potentially.
Really? Wow. Or coins or
coins.
Whatever.
Yeah. A lot of day traders trade that way. Like when they close out,
5-10% increases, sell out.
That's right.
And they do that nonstop.
They're
not computers that do this for you.
Yeah, they have bots that do it.
Really? Where do you get one of them babies?
They have them on that app that I showed you, the QCoin app.
Yeah, but do you use it?
No, I don't.
Why? You have to pay for it?
No, I just never have gotten into it. I like watching it.
I do too. It's addicting though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like.
So, okay, we've talked about crypto, how the prices manipulate by value placed on it by me and you.
Yeah.
Right? There's like some currencies like actually have true value. Okay. Some of them are like, can be used in an actual business asset or, and stuff like that versus just it being what we call meme coins.
Yeah.
Meme coins are literally based off of jokes like pictures of a dog.
Yeah.
That's what Doge is. It literally is a picture of a dog and it turned, everybody's like, oh, this is funny. We're going to call it Doge. And it made a meme or made a coin out of it. And it's been around for a long time.
Which is pretty much after Bitcoin. That was like one of the first ones.
It was one of the first ones.
What the heck is this thing?
Yeah, exactly. It's been around for a long time.
And it's at what right now?
30 some odd cents, I think. 29, 30 cents.
So is that one that like it's over?
No.
You think that's going to be a contender?
I think so. And the reason why is because the community of crypto people are just like crazy.
They are. That's what I'm saying. It's overnight. Like Elon Musk puts a tweet out and it's like.
Yeah. So
do you follow him on Twitter or anything?
I do, but it's like, I think now people have, there was a time like recently this year, particularly where like guys like Elon would say something or do something and it would manipulate the market tremendously.
Yes.
Now people like Elon says something and people are like, dude, we're tired of your games kind of thing. Yeah, because if you
Isn't he making millionaires doing that?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. So why would they be mad about it?
Because a lot of people lost a lot of money too.
Well, sucks for them. Elon, send me the message.
Think about it this way: there's a lot more people who lost money than made money, right? Because he tweeted out, right? Doge to the moon or something like that or whatever.
That's when AMC and all that other stuff is
going crazy. Yeah. So a GameStop.
And this generation is like to the moon. They don't care.
They don't care. We're sending it. Yeah.
They're gonna go to the moon.
So that happens, right? And people buy in at like 70 cents, 50, 60, 70 cents, right? When on Doge, particularly.
And it's 30 right now.
And it's 30 now.
Gotcha.
So they put in, we're talking about big people that are putting thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Yeah. It's not like me and you are putting in $50, And then it hits 70 and they're like, yes, we're doing great. And then all of a sudden it's 20 cents. You know what I mean? Literally over like 2-week period, I think it like went down.
So what, they just never sold?
Yeah.
They would have lost it from 70.
If they sold. So like if they do sell, then they lose, right?
So right now it's at what?
I think it's around 30 cents.
Good investment or not?
Currently? I mean, because we know that it can hit 70.
Yeah.
So why not?
Would it ever have that push again? I know. Like this week because of the one. What was the one that I got on? Shiba. Which is another stupid dog coin. Yeah. But it's going against Dogecoin as a rival almost. Yeah. And then Elon Musk, he said something about SHIB being like, I don't even own a share in that. Yeah. And it dropped 20% the next day. Yeah. And Dogecoin went up 17. Yeah. So it's like, he's still manipulating a little bit. Yeah. It's crazy. So do you have Dogecoin?
I do.
Do you remember what you bought it at?
20 cents.
That's when you purchased it? Mm-hmm. Before the rise, I'm guessing?
No, after. I waited until it dropped. Remember I told you I don't buy the rise.
Because you'd been a millionaire. You'd been a millionaire by now.
No, because because I didn't. I sold all my Doge a long time ago, right? Right. I'm like, this is stupid.
When was that? Was that before
2018? 2018. And it was lower than that.
But it hadn't had the big rise yet.
No, not even close.
Doesn't it just suck?
No, it doesn't.
So, you don't think so?
The way okay, so here's something I learned too about crypto, man. You never complain about a profit ever. Yeah. Right? You can mourn your loss that you did not make whatever thousands of dollars or whatever. You didn't make the top dollar for whatever it hit, right? You're never going to get it perfect anyways because you don't know where the top is. You and I don't.
Yeah. Someone knows?
I guarantee there's a lot of people, like especially when you're talking like millionaires.
They're going to be like, all right, guys, we're having a meeting. Yep. We're going to have to pull out right now.
I know for a fact that people, they have like groups and they basically say we're moving together. Yeah. And we're going to get the price of this to climb. And then we're all selling at the exact same time at 72 cents for Doge.
Jeez. So they all set their markers and they start buying to where it goes up and then it fluctuates up to their sell point. Yep. They automatically sell out.
They automatically sell out all at the same time. They're like, we're out. And most of the suckers out there are like, dude, it's going through the roof, right? This is amazing. It could be at $10 next week. You never know. And at 72 cents, everybody's out and they've made millions and everybody else is going, we lost everything. No, it's true though. That happens all the time.
All the time. Always got their hands in something.
Absolutely. Right. But that's how it works, right? It happens with everything. And so that's one of the dangers of crypto too, is it can be manipulated very easily.
So do you think with Elon, that's probably kind of something like that was going on? He's absolutely to the moon. Everybody starts pushing the price up so they don't have to. But they were buying big shares too, weren't they? They said.
Oh, absolutely. So like Elon did this thing at one point where he was like, Bitcoin has all these issues, right? It's not efficient to use, or maybe it was Ethereum. I can't remember. One of the two. He was like, oh, it's so inefficient to use because it uses so much electricity to fossil fuel, to use this electricity to run all these computers to mine Bitcoin, right? Because the fees are so high and blah, 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 right? So the price dropped like 20 grand on Bitcoin in 2 weeks.
He has a lot of followers.
He has a lot of following, right? You're telling me right now you actually believe that Elon Musk did not buy when it was in that giant dip? Dude, I guarantee you he bought more Bitcoin.
Really?
Absolutely, because he's not stupid. He likes to make money.
Yeah.
Right? So it drops from 60,000 to 40,000. You think he's not buying? Absolutely. He's buying millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin at that time because he knows it's going back up.
So I bought in SHIB.
Yeah.
And it's going down.
I tried to tell you not to buy it at that point.
I already bought it by that point. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I caught you too late.
Yeah, you already.
I tried to warn you, but it's okay.
So I bought that and it's going down. But today it's going back up because So I bought I think $390 worth of it, and it went down to like $320 something.
Yeah.
Now it's back up to $375. So
yeah. So that's the thing is like
it's kind of all over.
As a principle, I always say don't buy on the green.
But it was showing me that the highest that it's ever been was close to 20. So, or I'm sorry, not 20. 0.0020, whatever.
Right.
Way down there. Yeah. But it was more in the middle range. It wasn't like way at the top, the highest it's ever been.
Yeah.
So I kind of put that into perspective. And then when I saw the price of it, because I'm new to it, I was like, well, that's 5 million shares. Why would I not buy that?
Yeah.
So okay.
Because it could be at 1 cent and you've made $500,000. Yeah. Dude, I've been there. 2017, you're reliving for me. I'm like laughing in my head, like all the things you're doing right now, like that. Like, about thinking about, hey, if it's 1 cent and all this stuff, right? And 5 million, or 5 million shares or whatever, and you could have $500,000 at 1 penny or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been through it. I did it all.
It's okay to dream.
It is. It absolutely is. I think the safest way to make money, though, is take your profits, buy low. Take your profits, buy lower.
So you sell the coin on the high, you're out. Price drops in a couple weeks, you buy the same coin back.
And I don't typically sell everything because you don't want to sell completely out. Let's say like for me, like I'll usually sell either 25 or 50% of my shares, depending.
Yeah.
And I see it rise 20, 25, 30%. I'll sell 50% of my shares. I want to hang on to the other 50 because it may jump for no reason at all. So what I do is I set up like these sell limits at like crazy numbers just in case. Like, okay, if it ever hit that, fantastic. But if it doesn't, I know it's there and I can cancel and sell wherever I want. Right. Yeah. So let's take a token or a coin that's worth $1. Right. Okay. I bought in at $1, and if it hits $1.50
and it's negative, it's in the red right now. You bought at $1.
No, I'm just saying like here's how I take profits.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain how I take profits. It's at $1 when I buy in. It hits $1.50, right? So I'm up 50%. Yeah. And I sell. I'm like, hey, that's great, right? But I sell 50% of my shares. And I set my other marker at like $3. Does that make sense? My next sell marker. So if it hit $3, dude, I'm like, fantastic, but it's probably not going to hit that, right? That's wishful thinking. And then I wait to rebuy with the other half that I sold. So I've got the money sitting there that I sold at $1.50.
Yeah.
And if it drops down to $1.10, $1.15, I'm still profitable. $1.20, I'm still profitable.
So you're trying to get to the point where you're paying them with the money that you got from your profits. You pull your initial investment out, and then now you just got free money in there. Okay.
Yeah.
And you do that. You're saying you do that. You try to do that in 50% increments.
No, not even that much.
Oh,
I mean, it could be if it hit 50%. I was just using that for easy numbers.
For easy numbers.
Easy numbers, yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you writing this down? Like, how do you keep track of what you bought in at?
Good call. So I use a app called FTX. It used to be called Blockfolio. And if you watch baseball, you'll notice everything, it says FTX on it now.
Yes, I saw that at the time.
And I keep track. Yep, that one right there. And I keep track of every transaction I make on that app. So I put in all the coins that I'm in, all the different tokens, and then I put in what I bought for how many shares I have of that token.
Yeah.
Of whatever it is.
You do that right then, or is it linked? And
No, I do it myself manually. So I put in how much I bought and how much it cost, right? So I have a baseline. And then from there, every time I make a transaction, I go in there and I bought at, sold at, right? And it keeps track of your profit and loss too.
Okay, cool. Well, that's fun. When did you start doing that? 2017. Oh, you started right away with that?
Yeah, because I linked up with a guy named Marco, and that's really why I got into it in the first place. He made $100,000 the first year that he traded crypto, and I was like, I got to figure this out. You know what I mean? So I linked up with him. He would do like Facebook Lives and answer questions and like.
Jeez, where's he out of?
He was out of Richwood.
Oh, really?
Now he's
cool to have him on here.
In Dallas now. Yeah, if he was close by, I would, for sure.
Yeah. Well, if not, we could. What do they call him? His predecessor?
Me, I'm not even close. I don't understand it as well as he. He like read the books on like Bitcoin and everything. He was very serious about it.
Yeah, well, that's why he made $100,000.
Yeah, he was very. I mean, he quit his full-time job just to trade at one point.
At one point, is he working again or
what? He was a youth pastor, and then I'm sorry, he quit his full-time job because he was a youth pastor, I believe. Mm-hmm. Youth pastor, worship pastor, worked at a church part-time, and then worked full-time, like doing another job. And he quit that job to youth pastor and worship in crypto. Yeah,
worshiping crypto.
Worshiping crypto. Yeah, he was worshiping crypto. All right, as he was bathing in all of the profits.
$100,000 offerings coming his way.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
So, man, it is a lot of fun, dude. Crypto is a ton of fun. There's not a single day that goes by that I don't check my portfolio multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to see where trades are happening and stuff like that.
Okay. How to start?
How to start? So if you want to get into trading crypto, the easiest way I think to do it is get Coinbase. It's an app on your phone. You can also log into it on a computer. Get an account with Coinbase and purchase a little bit of. You can purchase anything you want.
USDT?
USDT is like, I like to purchase directly into USDT because it is a direct dollar for dollar versus buying into Bitcoin, right? Or Ethereum or one of these other tokens. You're not really having a good understanding of how it works. Buy into like a USDT or US dollar coin. So it's an even 1-to-1 trade for what you buy.
Okay.
Right.
So when I'm sitting on this app, this is what? This is Coinbase. No?
No.
What is this one?
It's like KuCoin?
Yes.
Okay.
It says trade. I'm trading a coin that I've already bought, USDT, for whatever else I'm buying.
That's correct.
So that's not a dollar anymore. That's a USDT coin.
It's technically a USDT coin. Yeah.
Okay. So then I could trade that for something else. Can you trade? I can trade SHIB for Bitcoin?
If it has, so yes, technically. I mean, I don't trade in SHIB. I've never bought any.
Okay.
So you'd have to check. You can typically always trade back to Bitcoin. That's like because it is like the daddy of them all. It was the first crypto to ever come out. So every single one typically always trades into Bitcoin. But there's other ones a lot of them also trade into Ethereum and other tokens as well.
So these tokens that you're talking about, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, these are like the Mac daddies of the...
Yeah, so Ethereum was like, so whenever Bitcoin came out, Ethereum like became the workhorse. Like, Bitcoin came out and then Ethereum was like, we can do this better. Literally, they broke it down and they did it they took what Bitcoin did and they made it better. It doesn't have the value that Bitcoin has because it's not Bitcoin, but it's still worth a ton. It's like $4,000 a share or token right now.
Yeah.
So... yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because it went up to 4,000. You were saying buy it if it's at 2,000.
Yeah.
And it's up to 4.
It'll drop down. I guarantee you it'll drop again.
It will. Mm-hmm. So, and this is just over the time of the years that you've watched it.
Yeah. Everything that goes up is going to come down at some point.
So how do you know when it's like done? Is it ever going to be done?
That's why I don't like meme coins, especially at the lower end. Like, what's crazy about the low, like crazy meme coins? There's one for everything you imagine. There's probably 10,000 different tokens out there now, maybe more, I don't know. Yeah. But you can get into a token that will jump 1,000%, 800%, like for no reason. You don't know why, and you'll just see it because I, follow crypto news like on CoinMarketCap, and you'll say like winners and losers or gains and losses, and you'll see some coin you've never heard of up 857%, and you're like, what the world? You don't know why, who bought it, but. So it's crazy. Like if you bought in randomly some stupid share that you have potentially you could make a ton of money. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Most of the gamble is to me.
So most of those though, honestly, are like the market cap and how many tokens are available. They're really small. So if somebody put in $100,000 into them, it would like send the roof, like the price through the roof, right? And stuff. But because there's just not a lot in them, so. Yeah.
But if you buy a lot and then someone else buys
about
100,000,
just never know.
Helps you out.
Yeah, you just never know.
It's a tricky game.
All
right. So, anyways, we start off. We got Coinbase.
Coinbase, yeah. Okay. So you have Coinbase, and what we call that is we call that the fiat ramp. Fiat being US dollar, right? That's your dollar bill, right? You buy that, and you buy crypto through Coinbase originally. If you want to get into like serious trading, then you start using Coinbase Pro, or you get into other exchanges like KuCoin, BitTrue, Bittrex, Bitmart. There's tons of them, right? But if you just want to buy, like I just want to buy some shares, right? You can do that directly through Coinbase. You can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. I think there's probably you can buy Doge on there. There's like probably a dozen different tokens you can buy directly on Coinbase. But that's where you start.
You still wouldn't buy USDT first and then buy them. You'd buy directly into those.
If I'm going to buy those tokens specifically, yeah, I would just buy them
through Coinbase.
Yeah, why not? Okay. The only reason why I buy USDT is because I'm typically taking my funds and then I'm transferring them to a different exchange that holds different tokens that Coinbase does not.
What determines why they hold certain coins over here and over there and over there?
I'm not really sure why. Like that's got to be like a
deals with.
It's an arrangement between the exchange and the people who own the token, right?
Okay.
Or the builders, right? So, and then they have to set up all the networking for it too. It's more than just like, hey, yes, throw it up there. It's like they have to get all the algorithm set for it to be sold.
Coins,
yeah,
they're just letting them in.
Not everywhere.
Not everybody.
Not
but
everywhere.
Some are.
Yeah.
And then why? Because they know how the market works. Like
yeah.
They want.
So that's the funny thing about crypto too, right? Because it is for the people, right? Like anybody can do it. It's not owned by any government. It's free to use in that aspect. So if you get on like Twitter and Reddit, you'll see people like talking about all these meme coins all the time, and that's like you can kind of see trends there. You know?
Are you on those?
I don't follow them that closely. I follow a few people on Twitter because I believe that they hold some distinct value in like what they say.
Who?
I follow Elon Musk. Believe it or not, Mark Cuban.
he has pool in crypto?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's made some statements about crypto and it's swayed it before. And then I follow some guys who do some they actually are like they do analysis for crypto. 360 Traders, one of the guys has a lot of pool. This guy named his handle is Volatility Manager. Follow him. He makes like some statements about different cryptos, and I like tend to like listen. Like, okay, we'll see what. And if he says something about a crypto, I start following it at least to pay attention to it. Does that make sense? Doesn't mean I'm going to buy it. It means I'm like I'm at least watching.
Okay.
You know,
so they got Coinbase. They got their money put in there. Bought They don't have to buy USDT.
No, they could buy straight into Bitcoin. They could buy straight into Ethereum, Litecoin, Doge, whatever, right?
Okay. And then you already talked about like 3 points of how to buy in the low.
Yep.
Did you give me 3 or did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But
these are 3.
It's really funny. Okay. So here's the thing is like everybody understands the concept of buy low, sell high. Like everybody's heard that. Stock market's forever. Oh, you buy it low and you sell it high. The problem with the reason people lose money in crypto and in stocks is because of motion.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, have you seen SHIB lately? Oh my goodness, it's going to the moon, right? Yeah. And they buy in at whenever it's at the 50% increase, right? And does it have the potential of continuing to climb? Absolutely. But it has a higher potential of it dropping down first. So that's why I kind of try to always keep in mind, for me, first principle, never buy when it's on the rise. Never buy when it's on the rise. Yes, could you potentially lose that on money? Like making an exponential amount of money? Absolutely, you could. But it also mitigates the risk of you losing a lot of money too if you don't buy on the rise. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, little bitty profits all the way up.
Small profits are better than losing, right? So that's why, like for me, there's a few tokens that I am going to hold, period. I'm putting money into them and I take profits from other coins just to buy more of, because I believe they're going to be valuable, a lot more valuable than they are currently. That's just my belief. That doesn't mean it's true, right?
All right. What's your portfolio?
Huh?
What's your portfolio? What is something that you're like, yeah, I'm always going to keep that coin?
That one I told you about, XDC.
Okay, I have that one.
The reason why is because it is one of the only ones that is actually going to be regulated to use in banks for transfers.
Where did you hear that
at? They're listed. So like they're actually partner with like AIG and stuff like that.
So why is Bitcoin not one?
Because Bitcoin is kind of like the proof that it works. This system works. It is the proof, right?
Yeah.
It is like the ultimate, like, hey, this is possible, right? But it doesn't necessarily work in the way they want it to. So all these different tokens actually have different algorithms of how they work and process. The reason why XDC, I like it, it costs almost nothing to transfer. It's like super. So like, let's just say that you're doing banking at Wells Fargo and I'm doing banking at Chase, right? And we decided to transfer some money, right? And we do it through XDC. Like we're going to send XDC to you, back and forth, whatever. It costs way less than to wire transfer actual dollar bills.
Okay.
Which is crazy to me because the wire transfers are like, you shouldn't cost anything, right?
Yeah.
But
how old is that? Like,
yeah. But it costs way less, like fractions of the cost to transfer it. So that
question real quick.
Okay.
If we're gonna do that, like if we're gonna transfer that, is the price of that locked in? You know what I'm saying? What if
it is percentage
the time that you send to me, that price drops, the value of XD?
Oh, it could. Yeah. So no, what I'm saying is the cost, the percentage value of what it costs to transfer it is less.
Can we do that right now?
Yeah, I can send you money. Yeah,
we can send through what app?
All
app?
of them.
Really? So if I wanted to send, like, pay for something, like let's say the gym membership, I could pay for it in crypto to you. I mean, you're probably not set up for that, but I'm saying it's a possibility.
Absolutely, 100%.
Really?
If I said that I accept Bitcoin as a payment method, you could send me Bitcoin every single month for your gym membership fee.
Just send me a whole coin. Just one.
That would be fine. I would accept that. I would give you a lifetime membership.
Yeah. So, and is it I mean, obviously you can do it with all cryptos right now. We could send back and forth.
Yeah. All you need is a wallet address. It's no different than like your home address.
So that link, that trading link that I did through Coinbase, I would have my own link.
That's it. Same one.
We would transfer.
Yeah, you could send that trading link to me from your wallet, my wallet.
Where's the wallet at?
Well, so these are online wallets because you're
using
using
an actual wallet. Like
technically
the Coinbase is a wallet.
Yes.
And it would send it to me, and that's where like USDT. It tells me the value I have.
That's
I
right.
value this and this. That's my wallet.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. And you can have offline wallets as well. So it's like technically not on the internet at all. Like
it's in your home computer.
Or you can have an offline wallet on your computer. I mean, on your phone too. So it's like not acceptable or not accessible at all from anybody else. Period. Like even if your phone got stolen, hacked, whatever, you have like a long like safety code to get into it. Usually like cheeseburger, hamburger, Whataburger, like RSD 27. It's like 27 words like linked together, and you have to like hide it somewhere, or like copy.
But you know what it is? Like you have to. They demand
I don't. I've never remembered mine. I always like save it somewhere. So like, if I have one saved for my phone,
you have an offline wallet?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So like, say if I have one saved here, I'll save it on my computer as well. And so I would have to look up on my computer to unlock my wallet on here. So they're not in the same place.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I didn't know you like needed it.
I rarely use it, but I'm using it right now. So
does it have a link? And then you're transferring. How do you get funds from your offline wallet to your?
Just like you do from here, but it's just like the security measures are like way more.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Instead of like a 6-number pin.
Exactly.
Something different.
Okay.
That's cool.
So, address is sending money to other exchanges. So, for instance, like you wanted to buy Shiba, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you had to go get your address for this exchange, right? Which is Qcoin, right? That's what you bought it on.
Yeah, I bought. Yes, Qcoin is what I bought it on.
Exactly.
But I got money from Coinbase.
Exactly. So I'm gonna explain how to do that.
Okay.
So we're using the exchange Qcoin because you could not buy Shiba on Coinbase, correct? Okay. It's not available there on that exchange. So you had to go into your wallet on Qcoin, copy that link. It's usually like a 30 character pin kind of thing, like numbers and letters, right? Something like that. And you'll copy that or you'll paste it into your Coinbase account.
I bought USDT.
Okay. Where you bought your USDT, and that you can transfer that over to it, and then you can purchase the Shiba on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
That's how you did it.
But it was like, it's still confusing why you have to jump through all these little like
Yeah.
little hoops, and there's fees.
There's fees. They get you. Yeah, that's how
Y'all
they
didn't tell me that.
Everybody's making money, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's making money.
There's a hefty fees too.
Yeah, I've got one right now. Like I was going to transfer some legacy over to a different exchange. Okay. And it was going to cost me $71. And I was like, man, you know?
Golly.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it all depends on how much money you're transferring.
so
to.
do you put that in your little
Yep, you can
your
put.
calculator thing, your fee, so that they know, like, oh, you're in the hole now.
Yep, it tells me I lost $71 to just to transfer it.
How hard is it to make that back? Does it seem like it's tough?
I mean, it could go up 0.5% if you have enough money in there, and it just $71 is like, it's no big deal.
Yeah, seems like it fluctuates a lot more than the stock market does.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it's a big swings.
Yeah,
it's either way low or way high swings.
Yeah.
Is that just because it's a new thing on the block or what?
No, you'll see occasionally like these sideways lateral movements, right? And it drives me nuts.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Lateral, so it's just kind of moving like this, like where it's just kind of fluctuating, not going anywhere up or down a whole lot. It's like, okay, let's say we have a dollar token, right? To keep it simple, and then one day it's 105, and then it's 95, and it's 105, then it's 95, it's 105, it's 95, and it just does that for weeks. Drives me nuts. I'd rather see it go super high or super low, because that means I'm selling
or doing something.
That's
so you get
right.
bored with it.
I get bored, yeah.
That's if on tokens that you already own.
That's right.
Okay.
So I like to see movement of 10 to 20%.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because that's a big profit, 20% of whatever you put in there if you buy on the low.
Yep.
So do you, on those ones that go like that, are they always just little?
You never know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so would you buy low, buy 5%?
Nah, I leave it alone.
You don't like doing that?
No, like that's not enough for me to. Yeah.
Because after you sell or to cash out or whatever.
Yeah.
Is there fees on top of that too?
To sell? No. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying for you to get it in dollar bills in your hand?
Let's say SHIB takes off like crazy and it says sell. What am I selling for? Am I getting USDT back?
Yeah.
What am I getting?
Because you're trading in USDT, you are going to get USDT back.
And then how do I get that to money?
So you would take this again, that's in KuCoin.
Okay.
Send that USDT back to Coinbase.
Okay.
And then that's linked to your personal banking account, and they'll transfer it to your banking account.
I take the USDT and I say cash out or something.
Yeah.
Okay. And it has to be in USDT form?
For you to get it back in dollar bills because it's 1-to-1.
This is for everybody.
If you're trading in America, yeah.
In America. So USDT.
If you wanted an actual dollar bills in your banking account, you have to transfer back into USDT or USDC, US dollar coin, right?
Have you ever cashed out at all?
Nah. Oh, that's not true. I have. 2017, I wanted a really expensive backpack, and Nikki was like, "You can't have it." I was like, "Fine, I'll sell some crypto," and I bought a $700 hunting backpack. It's a true story.
Well.
And now that same $700 would be worth about $8,000. I'm dead serious.
I bet you're serious.
I'm dead serious.
Golly.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't pull it out.
That's why I don't pull it out. Yeah. Because Nikki, like when she sees my portfolio, she's like, "You want to cash that out?" I'm like, "Not a chance."
Not after the fall of 17.
Oh, you just, well, not only that, because like I view it more as like, dude, this is long term for me.
Yeah.
It really
is. It's not going anywhere. I don't think.
I'm literally thinking
retirement
30, 40 years from now is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And then what? You pull out or no?
Yeah, I would, depending on.
You just use crypto to buy everything.
Potentially at that point, we could be using crypto to buy everything. Like you can do it now. Actually, believe it or not, Coinbase actually has their own debit card. So you don't have to send it to your banking account either. You can get a debit card from Coinbase that is directly linked to your account. So let's just say you sold some Bitcoin. It'd be like put it into your banking account and use that debit card to pay for things. Some places accept Bitcoin for.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Didn't,
for payments too.
Tesla.
They did until Elon started talking trash. It was like, oh, it costs too much money, or it's affecting the environment too much to mine Bitcoin, with using all these computers, right? I'm like, bro, have you seen what they do when they mine lithium batteries for your cars? Like giant holes in the earth, you know what I mean?
Really?
Oh, it's insane. So I'm like, I'm like, that's a little.
So he did that, and then what happened? Bitcoin said,
"Oh, it dropped."
What dropped?
Bitcoin
dropped.
The drop.
But I'm saying,
yeah,
you can't purchase one with Bitcoin now.
You couldn't. I don't know if I think he ended up reversing it recently because I think they were saying, "Hey, we're gonna fix some things or something." I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
Well, the article I saw the other day is the reason why he made a comment towards Shib. Man, you do that every day. Towards Shib was that because he says the people that work on my lines, like the Tesla lines, he's like, all of them are invested in Doge.
Yeah.
And so he's like, it hurts my people, so he boosted it back up. He bought shares into Doge again. So I'm wondering if like he'll eventually like take that on and try to do something with it.
Who knows? Yeah. Who knows, man? He said that he could get with, I can't remember if it was the Ethereum guys or Doge guys. He said, "Hey, I can help you improve your system," and that also, of course, like shot whatever currency up through the roof,
He tweets that to them.
He literally, tweets it like, that's how they communicate these days. It's so ridiculous. Like on a public platform.
Well, you can talk directly to someone that way.
Yeah, it's
Anyone
so crazy.
famous, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they're going to read it, but you can say whatever you want.
I'm sure they're reading Elon Musk's tweets to them.
Probably.
I
would say so.
Wow. Well, I'm excited.
What else do you want to know, Jake? If I have any answers for you, I'll give them to you.
Give me some success stories.
Some success stories?
Tell me, like, obviously you have a $8,000 backpack.
So is that success?
No, that's not the success. Where's like a success at? I mean, it is a success. You paid for a $700 backpack on crypto. So like, what else?
I think the biggest thing is learning just to hold like a few things. Never sell out completely, right? So always like hold some, unless it's a coin you don't care about. I think you should become like invested in a few coins. Like these coins, I believe, have the potential to be a lifetime investment. Okay. For me, that is coins like XDC, like Ethereum, like Bitcoin. Like they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I do not believe
right now.
I do not believe they're ever going to go anywhere. Right. So,
do you feel like you're on the beginning of
absolutely.
XDC?
It's still early stage. XDC.
XDC. You think that you're on the beginning because it's low. What is it, like pennies?
9 cents.
It's 9 cents right now.
Yeah, I think its all-time high is like 18.
So, and are you like just stocking up in that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you're like.
That's the one that I'm kind of banking on, honestly. Like, so what I do is like I buy, sell, and trade at 10, 20, 30% profits.
On that? Or on other stuff?
On other stuff, just to buy more XDC. Mm-hmm. Because if it hits, it might be my...
Pick it out of here.
Yeah.
Tell them,
I'll
take
never
little
be back.
Debbie.
And we're going to Bermuda.
This gym.
We're going to Bermuda. We're going to Fiji.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's one of the ones that I'm like, okay, I'm going to continue to put shares in.
Yeah.
Put profits in. Yeah.
And you have a lot of shares right now. What do you have? I don't have a lot.
I guess it doesn't matter. I have about 70,000 shares in that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So on a typical day, like, or part of your financial deal is there's like, I'm going to take this is going to crypto. Like we were talking about percentages, like breaking up savings.
I'm not putting any, I haven't put any money in crypto in a little bit of time. It's been a while.
Really?
It's all just profits and trading at this point.
Okay. So you built your portfolio. You're like, I don't have to put money into this.
I mean, I would like to.
What's the point? If you're making
okay. Let me be honest with you. 100% honest with you. Like if I could get away with putting more money into it, I would. But yeah, me and Nikki, like, she's like, no, you're not investing any more money in crypto.
So your profits, like, do you have any stagnant money right now, or is it all in cryptos?
What do you mean?
Like in your wallet, do you have any USDT that's just sitting there?
Absolutely.
Oh, you do. So you don't have any. It's not like across the board. You're not invested. All of your money's all.
No, the reason why I don't. Okay, this is a great question. Thanks for asking this. I try not to have all of my money tied up into actual currencies, because then if it does, a token that I really want or a coin I really want drops 50% overnight, I've got money available to buy some. Right? It may not be a lot. It may be like I've got $500 available, but I may, you know what I mean? I want something always available to buy. Yeah. So that's why I don't put everything into tokens completely, because I want some US dollar sitting there. So I don't have to, I need to hurry up and sell this to buy this.
Okay.
It's available.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
Always a good idea to have some available.
Okay. And then, so like, what do you have a coin right now? You're like, man, I'm just waiting for it to drop. Like, is there something that's doing that, or is it X?
Yeah, there's several.
The same way?
You me give you the list?
Yeah.
Of coins that I would love.
I like to hear, like, that way I just know your thinking process.
Yeah.
Like,
coins that I want to see drop so I can buy. This one's called WTK. It's called Wads Pay. I want to see that one drop. I mean, it's doing great right now. It's at 26 cents. When it was like 8 cents like a month ago.
Really? Mm-hmm. So question. So like you see a coin like that.
Yeah.
What's the first steps? Like you see a new coin pop up. What's the first steps? Do you research it? What do you do?
Yeah. So honestly, like a lot of times I don't catch new coins until it's like already happened. Like you really don't, unless you have some kind of inside, somebody saying, hey, they're like part of a marketing team that deals with crypto every day. And so like they give these insider things that, hey, a new token's coming out. Get ready to buy tomorrow. It drops at midnight or whatever, right?
Jeez.
You just don't know those things.
Got to get us one of those guys.
For real. So, okay, back to, but you know what I mean? So you kind of miss the first wave a lot of times. It just happens. So you're never going to get it when it's, you know it's going to hit like a penny within the first day, but you're not going to catch it at the 0.002 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When it's cheaper. So Wads Pay, WTK. Another one I want to see drop, I like Matic, OGN, Quant, VRA, ZCX. And also Legacy.
These are all ones that has been around for a while?
Yeah, I've all purchased in.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you sold out already? You're waiting for
some of them out. Yeah, so ones I've sold out in, and then I would buy again if they dropped enough to the right price. So Matic, which is $2 currently. OGN, which is currently at 89 cents. Quant, which is $2.84.
Do you in your little folder, you have all your sell prices that you already sold at, and your
profit margins and everything,
right below what you sold at.
Yep,
gotcha.
VRA and ZCX, probably one of my biggest, like not biggest, but one. I can tell you 2 instances of times that I sold too early, and you just don't know, right? Dang it, Dale, stop doing that. I keep. 2 instances where I missed out on a lot of money. Okay. Obviously, one being Ethereum, because I sold a lot more than that before buying my backpack. I bought it. I had a lot of it. I had a lot of it at one point, and it's worth $4,000 now. And I was buying it when it was worth hundreds of dollars. But yeah, it's okay.
What's making you buy? Like, this I don't understand. Like, you see one that's like 0.00005, and then you have one at $200. You're like, I'm gonna buy that one.
Okay, so whenever I started into crypto in 2017, like there was the big 3. It was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and they were all just like steady climbing, pretty much dropping, steady climb, right?
What is it? Litecoin?
Litecoin, LTC.
They even around anymore?
Yeah, it's still doing great. Yeah,
really?
It's like $200, something like that. Whenever I was buying it and trading, it was like $30.
Jeez, but you see those and you look at Bitcoin, you're like, how in the world did it get to $60,000 a share?
Yeah. So, okay, a couple good stories for you. One being Ethereum. Like, I had a bunch of Ethereum and I sold most of it, all but a couple shares. Yeah. And then there was one called Quant this year, QNT. I bought in at $45. Okay. $45 I bought in. And good buddy of mine, Josh Tilke, was like, hey, man, check out this one. Looks like a good buy. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Checked it out. Did some research on it. Looks like it's a good, they have an actual reason for it. Like some of it's not a meme coin. It has an actual use. And I was like, cool. All right, I'll check it out. Hit $90 in like a month. And I sold. Doubled my profits. Yeah. Made great money. I was super happy. I was like, this is fantastic. Doubled my profits. I'm good. Within 30 days after that, it hit 408. So went from 90
so did you
over
sell
$400.
Everything, or did you sell
on
portion?
that one because I was trying to move that one over into one of my big holders, right? So I took everything from that one and moved it over into my big holder.
What's it at now?
What?
Does it drop back
Quant,
down?
It's like 280s. I'd like to see it under 100 though. I'd buy in again. Yeah, for sure.
So it's common for it to just spike up, come down, spike up, come down.
Yeah, very common. So Bitcoin, whenever I first got into trading in 2017, like Bitcoin was worth $2,000, a little under $2,000. And I was like, there's no way I'll ever put that much money into Bitcoin. That's insane. Because I was buying tokens at pennies and dollars. a few in the couple $100 place mark, with Ethereum and stuff like that. So there's no way I'm putting that much money into Bitcoin, right? If I would have just taken all the money that I originally invested in 2017, it was about $2,000. If I would have just taken all that money and just put it in Bitcoin and left it at home, I'd have $60,000 right now in my pocket just from that one,
Yeah.
But you live and learn. You just don't know that. I mean, you hear it from everybody. Like, it's so funny, like with crypto, like people will tell you all the time, like, oh, this coin is going to be, it's worth right now like 3 cents. And they're like, dude, guaranteed to hit $10. And you're like, okay, buddy, and sometimes it does. And sometimes it's worth,
it's hard to believe
fractions of a penny.
Go up to 60,000 that they can't just get to $1. What makes that?
Because it's
so high?
Because it's Bitcoin though.
Because it was the first one.
It's the first one. Everybody wants it. Like, it's literally true. I know people who do nothing but trade to get Bitcoin.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee anybody that's just hearing about, or not just hearing about, but hears about crypto,
they think Bitcoin.
They know Bitcoin. They don't even know there's other coins. I didn't even know there's other coins.
Right.
So it's like the first thing they go to buy is going to be Bitcoin. They're going to buy that first.
Most likely.
If they don't know,
anything.
Coins.
Yeah.
So I haven't bought Bitcoin at one time.
Yeah. Like did you?
3,000.
When was that? 3,000?
40,000.
Oh, really? You still have it?
No.
Oh, see.
See.
Live and learn like me.
I just bought one token and I was like, I don't want this. I got rid of it.
For $40,000. Yeah. You're like, you sold it at 41. You're like,
yeah, that's good. I made $1,000.
I made $1,000. That's fine.
All right. Well,
what else you got, Jake? If nothing else, let's wrap this up. We're at a little over an hour.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm intrigued by it.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I'm kind of sad that you have like 37 apps over there and I only got 2. So now
I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to overwhelm you. That's why I was like, hey, start here.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? And then we'll slowly build you out.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yep.
Dude, I'm excited for you to make some money.
Sorry to everybody that's freaking bored.
Yeah, I know, right? Some people enjoy this.
Maybe. I think so. I mean,
if you've never been into crypto and you want to get into it, this is probably a good place to start. I'm not saying where you have it, like, definitely don't, it's not super in depth on like details of how to do it, but there's definitely some nuggets you can take from it.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is, honestly,
start
and then be smart about your spending. You know what I mean? About where you buy in at, and be smart about your trading. If you can just take the principle of never buy on the way up. If you see that token's at 50% up, just don't buy it. Wait. It will drop.
Yeah.
And buy in then. If you really want to get into that token, wait till it drops. It's going to drop. Buy in then.
All right.
All right, man.
Well, hopefully we're millionaires by next week.
I hope so too.
I hope I hit it big one day.
Pay off the gym, pay off my house.
I hit a hole-in-one on a par 4.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I told you about that.
Yeah, you did. I still think that's fake.
No?
Was there any witnesses?
4 witnesses.
Oh, they're liars.
Well, 3
probably.
witnesses.
Was one of them KP?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
My dad, my brother-in-law, who's like a stickler about me doing what's right all the time.
Yeah.
And his dad. They were all there.
Wow.
Got in the paper and everything. 325 yards, hit a hole-in-one on a par 4.
That's insane.
Yeah, but I'm lucky. So
what a drive.
I'm gonna hit it big on this.
What a drive. So you had a 325-yard drive. That's a good drive, dude.
When I could actually make contact right.
When you were swinging.
Yeah, swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
I say that to say I can hit a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
I can do it here too.
You can do it here too.
It's a matter of time.
Hope you do.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I'd love to get some money from you because I know you're a nice guy.
Yeah, I'll pay for it. Pay for my gym membership.
All right, bud. Let's wrap it up.
All right.
Crypto, we're out.